Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Provocative Biofuel. I am your Sagarika Babu. So in this video we are going to learn about liver. Before starting the session, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updated when I post a video. Now let's learn what is a liver and what it is doing in our body. Liver. Liver is the largest visceral organ. That is, it is the largest gland in our body. It is located in the abdominal cavity, exactly below the diaphragm's right lobe. It weighs about 1.36 kg. It is shaped like a cone, okay, and its color is dark reddish brown color. Okay, liver is in dark reddish brown in color. In the liver, the oxygenated blood flows in the form of hepatic artery. Nutrient-rich blood flows is from the hepatic portal vein. Okay, hepatic artery and hepatic portal vein. These two blood vessels, they flow in the liver. Let's see the structure of the liver. Liver consists of two major lobes, two minor lobes. Two major lobes are right and left lobes. In right lobe itself, there are two minor lobes present. One is caudate lobe, another one is quadrate lobe. Okay. Liver secretes bile juice. This bile juice gets collected in the gallbladder. Gallbladder is a sac for storing bile. So gallbladder is a sac-like structure which is present on the inferior surface of the liver. Okay, it is about 8 cm long and 4 cm wide. So what is the main function of the gallbladder? It is a sac for storing the bile juice which is secreted by the liver. The structural and functional unit of liver is the hepatic lobule. Okay, hepatic lobules are the structural and functional unit of liver which contains hepatic cells arranged in a form of cords. Okay, so each hepatic lobule is covered by a thin connective tissue sheath called Gleason's capsule. So, the bile is secreted by the hepatic cells. They pass through the hepatic ducts and is stored and concentrated in a thin muscular sac called the gallbladder. Okay, so the bile juice, it is secreted by the hepatic cells of the liver. It is stored and concentrated in the gallbladder. Okay, and there is a phagocytic cells are also present in the liver. The name is Kupffer cells. Okay, Kupffer cells are the phagocytic cells in the liver that engulf the dead senescent RBCs. So liver consists of two major lobes, right lobe and left lobe, right? These two lobes are made up of 8 segments that consist of 1000 lobules. These 1000 lobules are small lobes. Okay, so these lobules are connected to small ducts that connect with larger ducts to form the right lobe it is called right duct, and from left lobe it is called left duct. So small lobes are connected to form the large lobes. So small ducts are connected to form the larger ducts. So from the right lobe it is called right duct, from the left lobe it is called left duct. These two ducts combine to form, okay, these two ducts, they combine to form the common hepatic duct. This common hepatic duct transports the bile which is made by the liver cells to the gallbladder and duodenum, okay, via the common bile duct. So what is this common bile duct means? The duct from the gallbladder is called cystic duct. Okay, so this common hepatic duct which is made by the combination of right duct and left duct, this common hepatic duct and duct from gallbladder is called cystic duct. These two ducts combines to form the common bile duct. Okay, so common bile duct is nothing but the combination of common hepatic duct and cystic duct. So basically right duct and left duct combine to form common hepatic duct. This common hepatic duct combines with the cystic duct from the gallbladder to form the common bile duct. So this common bile duct transports the bile juice to the duodenum. This common bile duct is also known as ductus choledochus. Okay, ductus choledochus. This duct, it joins the main pancreatic duct. Okay, pancreatic duct is from the pancreas, which carries the pancreatic juice. Okay, this common bile duct, it joins with the pancreatic duct to form the hepatopancreatic ampulla. Okay, this ampulla is also called as ampulla of Vater. Okay, so sphincter of Boyden. Okay, sphincter of Boyden, it guards the opening of the common bile duct with the pancreatic duct. Okay, sphincter of Boyden is guards the opening of common bile duct with the pancreatic duct. Okay, this hepatopancreatic ampulla, it opens into the duodenum. Here, this opening is guarded by the sphincter of Oddi. Okay, don't get confused. Sphincter of Boyden guards the opening of common bile duct with pancreatic duct. Sphincter of Oddi, it guards the opening of hepatopancreatic ampulla to the duodenum. So, the common bile duct and pancreatic duct open together into the duodenum has the common hepatopancreatic duct, which is guarded by a sphincter called sphincter of Oddi. There it empties the bile juice into the duodenum. Now, let's talk about the bile juice. Liver produces 0.5 to 1 liter of bile juice daily. Okay, at pH 8.6, which is stored in the gallbladder. Okay, so this bile juice pH is 8.6 now. Then it is stored in the gallbladder, where it becomes more concentrated and its pH falls to 7.6. So first its pH is 8.6. After storing in the gallbladder, it becomes more concentrated and its pH falls to 7.6. Okay, this bile juice, it contains bile salts, bile pigments, cholesterol, phospholipid, etc., but no enzymes. Okay, bile juice is the only digestive juice that lacks enzyme. Okay, so pancreatic juice contains enzyme, intestinal juice contains enzyme, but bile juice does not contain any enzymes. Okay, please keep it in mind. Bile is the only digestive juice that lacks enzymes. Okay, so this bile juice, it contains bile salts, bile pigments, cholesterol, phospholipids. It contains no enzymes, but however it activates lipases. Okay, lipases is an enzyme that breaks down the lipase. Okay, that is lipids. Lipids means fat. Okay, lipase, they break down the lipids. Okay, now what are the bile salts means? Sodium bicarbonate, sodium taurocholate, sodium glycocholate. So what does this bile salts do means? They help in the emulsification of large fat droplets into small globules. Okay, fine. Bile pigments, right? So what are the bile pigments? Bilirubin, biliverdin. These two pigments, they are formed due to hemoglobin catabolism. Fine. So these are the components which are present in the bile. Now let's learn what are the functions of the liver. Okay, so the liver regulates most chemical levels in the blood and excretes a product called bile. So this helps carry away waste products from the liver. Okay, all the blood leaving the stomach and intestine passes through the liver. The liver processes these blood and breaks down, balances and creates the nutrients, and also metabolizes drugs into forms that are easier to use for the rest of the body. Okay. So there are more than 500 vital functions have been identified with the liver. Okay. Now we are going to see some of them which are more important. Number 1, production of bile, which helps carry away waste and break down fats in the small intestine during digestion. Okay. Number 2, production of certain proteins for blood plasma. Okay, production of certain proteins for blood plasma. Number 3, production of cholesterol and special proteins to help carry fats through the body. Then number 4, conversion of excess glucose into glycogen for storage and to balance and make glucose as needed. Then regulation of blood levels of amino acids which form the building blocks of proteins. Okay. Next, processing of hemoglobin for use of its iron content. Then main function, conversion of poisonous ammonia to urea. Okay, what is the urea means? It is the end product of protein metabolism which is excreted in the urine. Okay, next important function is clearing the blood of drugs and other poisonous substances, regulating blood clotting, resisting infections by making immune factors, and removing bacteria from the bloodstream. So, when the liver has broken down harmful substances, its byproducts are excreted into the bile or blood. These bile byproducts enter the intestine and leave the body in the form of fecus. Blood byproducts are filtered out by the kidneys and leaves the body through urine. So these are the major functions that you need to know about liver. So these are the important points about liver. Okay, please subscribe to my channel. If you find useful, please like, share and comment your reviews. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.